It's Brad, Jules, Warrior Goddess J, RPC, Warrior Goddess J. I've been contemplating all afternoon if I was going to make this video or not. And as much as I didn't want to, I do and I don't, but in a sense I have to. Because if I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. And then that means that we're allowing and enabling the continued behavior in the medical field, and that's not okay. Man, so, you know, I started this new schedule from 5 to 2:30 now, which is pretty cool. I have Friday and Saturdays off. I only go to work on Sundays for like 5 hours. No, 4 hours, 5 to 9. Not bad at all. I'm not missing nothing. And so I decided to, you know, take care of my x-rays today because I got doctor's appointments coming up and I need to have these x-rays done before I get back. So I decided to wait for Saturday because you figure Saturday is not going to be busy. Who's going to want to go in on the weekend to take care of this stuff? They probably got it done during the week. So my adopted mom, my second mom, she took me to go get it done today. And, you know, her and Catalina waited outside in the car so I can handle it. And sex is going to take a while anyways, but they waited outside and everything. And so, like, I was sitting there waiting and I gave her all my paperwork and everything because everything was walking. I had my chest x-ray. They've been sitting there for a while now, and then I needed to get my back x-ray and my foot x-rays done so I can hopefully maybe get all my bones and stuff corrected from relapsing polychondritis. And I was sitting there and I'm literally watching everybody who came in before me and after me, you know, get called back and get pulled to the back. And I mean, it wasn't busy, but like I was literally like the only person sitting there and not getting called back. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? Anybody that knows me knows that right now I'm working on self-control, controlling my emotions. I'm not crazy, but I react very quickly without thinking. And I've gotten a lot better with that. So I went up there, you know, and I asked her what was going on, if they were going to call me and what was going on, because I had 3 different x-rays that I needed to get done. And I had been there for almost an hour already. And she was saying that she was going to ask the lady. I kept watching it, you know, it was a chill Saturday, you know, not many workers, not many patients. So, I mean, I can imagine, you know, work for them was really laid back. That's what it looked like. Everyone kept joking around, popping up, disappearing, randomly calling patients. And so she finally called me, and she called the wrong name, and someone walked up, and then she said my name again, and I thought it was my name, so I got up because I really couldn't understand her. And we went to the back and stuff, and then she told me which room, and she said to take off my, you know, my sweater and my purse. So I was taking them off, and I was like, yeah, you know, I was just asking the lady in the front what was going on because I'm frustrated. I've been sitting here for an hour and I'm trying to figure out why I hadn't got called back yet, and everybody in before me and after me is getting called back. And all of a sudden she just like, I don't know what the hell happened. She was saying something and I was like, I can't hear you. I'm deaf. I have my phone. I have this app. Like, I'm completely deaf. I don't hear you at all. So you're going to have to speak up so this thing can pick up your voice. So she starts yelling, and then I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm deaf. Girl, I'm deaf. I can't hear you. So then she just like rushed me and runs towards me and gets in my face, and she tells me, am I going to shut up and let her do my x-rays? Or am I going to keep disrespecting her and yelling at her and telling her that I'm deaf? And I literally was like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm literally trying to explain to you that I'm completely deaf. I cannot hear you. I don't know what you're saying. This picks up everything you're saying. And she's like, no, either you shut up and get your x-rays done, or I refuse it because you're lying about being deaf and you're being disrespectful and you're yelling in my face. I literally just, okay. So she said, okay, and turned around and continued her. And I just sat there like, I couldn't even speak. I didn't feel comfortable to speak because any word that came out my mouth next, my x-rays weren't getting done. So I stayed quiet. And then I was just like trying to think to myself, how was I dealing with someone in the medical field like this? And then she came and like went to go say something, and she touched me and I just shook and I just started crying because I was like, no, I don't want to talk. Tell me what you need to do, because if I say a word, you're going to refuse my x-rays. So we need to get somebody in here with us now. And I just started full-fledged crying. It wasn't even full-fledged crying because I'm scared. It was full-fledged crying that I'm literally begging every part of me on the inside to keep it together, because I really react really fast. And old me would have been beating her ass already in that x-ray technician room, and I would have been going to jail. And all I could do was sit there and cry. The manager of the clinic had to come in, pull me out of the room, and then they put me in a whole nother room on the other side of the clinic. I don't even know where I was at. They tried saying that it was me because I'm yelling, I'm disrespectful, and that I was rude to her, and I never was. I had to literally break everything down, so I started texting my mom in the car to come inside because I'm explaining to her everything that's happening and how they subjugated me from getting my x-rays done, and they're refusing to take it because the lady thought I was yelling at her, being disrespectful because she said that I was lying about being deaf in her face. And she literally rushed me in my face like she was gonna fucking slap the shit out of me, or like she was my father ready to beat my ass. My mom came in and with Catalaya and everything, and so everything, they were trying to calm me down in the back room. They got me a cup of water. I couldn't stop crying because I was very upset. And old me would have handled this way differently. And I'm really, when I say I'm doing every single thing in every power, all the power inside me to make sure that I change for the better, not react, think, be clear-minded and fully here and present. Like, if you really don't want to help people and you really are just in the medical field to make that pretty penny, get the fuck out of the medical field, please. Because people like me have to deal with people like you, and people like you that refuse to learn about everything that can happen, or about the people that are in this medical field that actually need help, like me. Y'all are really fucked up. And I'm calling on Monday, and I'm gonna report her, because that is not okay. I was not yelling, and anybody who knows me, anybody who knows, anybody who's speaking with someone deaf, majority of the time it's gonna sound like we're yelling because we can't hear ourselves. I don't know my tone of voice. Even with my implant, I'm still learning my tone of voice. My best friends, my family, everybody's gotta tell me when to raise my voice and to lower my voice down because I'm yelling. Man. So it just made me realize a lot of people are in the medical field not to help people, but to make that nice money. So you're making nice money and not even helping the people who actually need help. Someone who's gonna listen, understand, and help them get whatever that's need done, or to figure out a solution. And I'm just tired of it. Like I told the clinic manager today, I've been dealing with this for 6 years now. 18, yeah, it's going on 6 years next year. 6 years, it'll be 6 years next year that I've been deaf, since 2018. I'm just like disgusted with not even with myself, but like in general, just with the human community. I don't even know how I was born into such a selfish, nasty community. And I didn't realize how selfish and nasty it is until the moment that I got kicked out and became deaf and half blind. That is so crazy. But yeah, so like, that's intense. I need y'all medical field people to really understand, if you're going to get into this and you're going to make this your career, you need to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, not for yourself. I'm sorry. Medical field jobs are not a selfish job. It's a selfless job. You're working to help others, not yourself. You're literally in the medical field to make a change so we can have a better life, or a better future for those who come after us, so they don't have to struggle with whatever disease and stuff that we have now, that there's a solution, a cure, or something. So the fact that I keep hitting this and it's like dealing with this, it's like really just sickening. Like, I need y'all to get it together. Either if you're not helping nobody, you just want the money, then get the fuck out the career and go find you another career. Because people like me are not going to tolerate this no more. It is not okay, and we deserve and have a right to be treated right and to come correct. Like today I did nothing to that girl for that to ever happen. Nothing. All because she was closed-minded, and because she really truly believed that I was lying about being deaf because of how clearly my speech is. And imagine if I would have started speaking Spanish and all my other languages that I know how to speak. Yo, what the hell? This world needs to do better, like for real. So now, you know, I don't know. Here's my little rant about today. But I mean, I wasn't gonna post it, but then I told myself I really need to, because in all honesty, if I don't, who else is gonna do it? And that just means I'm allowing them to like be okay with this. I'm allowing them to disrespect people like me. I'm allowing them to continue to allow them to have their job, to God knows who else. They've probably done that too. That's not okay. And I mean, like, that's some real shit. Like, I literally went in like this. No eyeball. I totally forgot I took out my drug and eyeball, to be honest with y'all. It's been hurting me lately, so I haven't been having it in. I've been flaring up badly since they took me off chemo. I can barely work 40 hours a week typing because I'm not on chemo no more, and I'm trying to figure out how to get through that so I don't lose my job. And then this. So I just had to make a video. If y'all are really in the medical field or want to get into the medical field, please make sure you are serious about it. Please make sure you really want to help people who are sick, because people like me really truly depend on people in the medical field to save us. We really do. Without people in the medical field, without my medications, without my doctors, I would not be here. I would not be able to survive. I would not even make it to see the next day. It would be rough, and I don't know how long I would have. And that's facts. So it's like, yeah, I need y'all to do better. I'm doing better, and I'm grateful. I'm finally growing, and I'm not reacting, but I'm like dumbfounded and blown-minded that that happened today. Like, I don't even know. It went 0 to 100 real quick, and I had 3 seconds to make a choice. Raise my voice and put my hands on her, or shut the fuck up. And I'm very shocked that I really shut the fuck up, because old me would never. Old me would have never. But I'd rather have peace, and I'd rather not go into a flare-up in emotions and reacting and crying and anger. It causes my disease to attack harder. It causes me to go straight into a flare-up, straight into swelling, and that's not okay. The whole point is to get better, not worse. The whole point is to adapt, find what works, so I can be as normal and functioning and as healthy as I can be like the rest of you, so I can be here longer with the rest of you guys. Like, that's the goal, not to be stressed out. So I really need y'all to really reevaluate your lives. If you're in the medical field, if you really hate your job in the medical field, get out. Get out. Because we don't want you there if you're not going to help us. If you're going to make our lives harder and it's all about you, not us, please get out. Change your career. This is like so serious. The medical field makes good money, but it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. Don't let that pretty penny blind you, because if you can't handle it, it's not for everybody. Not everybody makes it. Anyways, let me get out of here, y'all. Let me stop repeating myself. I love you guys. As always, you know, I'm gonna speak my piece. Just know your girl is doing good and doing better. I have my moments still, but today was one of the biggest ones that got tested, and I actually passed. I'm grateful that I didn't react. It's a small step, but it's always a small step, so we gotta celebrate, because eventually they become big steps and then they become permanent steps. So, all right, y'all. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.